All right, I'm headed out on another car adventure. So I asked Hoovy, I said, hey, what should I call these adventures, you know? And I got to come up with a name, you know, because, you know, I don't want to say a car chase, you know, because you got, you know, chasing classic cars, you know, they've kind of got that. And you got barn hunter and, you know, all these different things. So I asked him, I said, hey, what do you think? And he said, he had to come up with a good one. It's kind of a mouthful, but it's Euroasian procuration. I got to say that over and over again. Euroasian procuration, not procreation. But so anyway, I am out on one of the most epic deals ever. I'm actually buying a car back that I sold about 1.5 years ago. It was a dream car of mine, and I had to sell it at the time. And so seller ordered a new Lotus Emira, and said, hey, I'm willing to sell this car back to you. I don't have the garage space, so I can only keep 3 cars. So super excited. And then there's also a bonus on the way on this trip. This is going to be the most epic trip I've ever taken. So check this out. I'm headed to the airport, but look what I'm driving. Hey, you're going to go to the airport, might as well do it in style, right? Got my bags packed. I got to pack light because this is a small car, not much space. But I am in the 57 T-Bird. Beautiful day out here. Love fall, favorite time of year. So I am headed to the airport, and we will keep you posted. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one, folks. All right, I picked up Polo here. Hey, so we can go to the airport and he can drop me off and fly away. So we are headed to the airport.
Oh yeah, I gotta drive this car.
Yeah, the T-Bird. So sweet. All right, we'll touch back with you. All right, Polo just dropped me off in the T-Bird. What do you think, Polo?
I love this thing.
Yeah, have fun.
Thanks.
Yep, there it is. Yeah. So here we go. This is my airport shuttle. I can't complain. Some days our job doesn't suck, Polo. All right, we'll talk to you later. All right, I made it to my gate. Going to Denver. I'm gonna have a layover there in Denver, so got some time to kill. I'm in good shape. Leg one. They changed my gate. I went back to the gate after I got my food, and they changed it to from C67 to C37. So I just had a sprint. Almost missed my flight. I've been waiting here 4 hours. You know, like to miss your flight, like. Made it. So I made it. I'm here. I'm 1 mile away from the hotel. So what's an interesting thing here is when I was on the airplane waiting to get off there, I punched in my Uber there, and it showed like $8 for an Uber to the hotel. I was like, cool, but I didn't want to click the accept it right then and there because I didn't know how long it would take me to get to the Uber pickup. So I get to the Uber pickup, and check this out. It changes to $40-some. Look at this. Here's the screenshot of the fare. It says in busy times, price may vary greatly. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's a mile away. I'm either walking or I might take one of the. I might try this scooter option. I have no idea what it is, but I think I'll hit the scooter option and see what happens. Welcome to California. Well, it said scan QR code. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't see any scooters. So, heck with it. For $40, I can walk a mile. Hope it's a good neighborhood. The airport should be all right. Why not? Beautiful night. Hotel, here I come. So, Nesta Select. Thank you, Becky, for reserving me a room. It looks really nice. So here's the hotel. I've made it safe and sound. We're there. Well, the room was a success last night. I bet you can't guess what I'm picking up today. Oh boy. If you look back to my videos, this is the car I'm buying back that I had about 1.5 years ago. Anyway, so got to bed, got here before midnight our time, but I was up till about 1:30 their time here, which is about 3:30 a.m. in Kansas. And then I even woke up before my alarm this morning because I'm like super stoked. Wait till you see it. Woo-hoo. All right, that was a nice, comfortable sleep here. And I got my friend here waiting to pick me up and take me to the car. I'll introduce you here. Well, Rob, we've talked on the phone a whole bunch, right? But this is our first time meeting. Hey, great to meet you. Hey, can I call you? I would say we're mates now, right?
We are.
We are friends in cars. So obviously, we're not going to risk driving the special car here because I do see a lot of crazy drivers around. But I'm super excited. Let's go see the car.
Let's do it.
All right. Boy, Rob, I'm liking San Jose more and more. This is really neat architecture. So you said this was built for Del Monte?
Del Monte workers.
Workers back in the day.
I believe so.
That is really cool. I could see the attraction of living around here for sure. This is really neat. All right, off to see the car. I haven't revealed exactly what we're picking up yet today, but I'm guessing some of the viewers probably are getting a clue by the hat. All right, it's like the unveiling, Rob. Ah, there it is. The 94 Lotus Esprit S4. What a fantastic car. And that's a pretty sweet stablemate. Let's check it out. So how long's it been, Rob, since you bought this car? It was probably a year and a half ago?
Yeah, it was March last year.
March of last year. And I had two at the time, and I wanted to sell one and keep one. And actually, after I sold this, I really regretted it. I was kind of going, because this was a much nicer car, and I was like, I should have kept this car and sold the other one. But, fate has it where I had to sell. I'm in business. I had to sell one of them, And, but then tell us why you're selling the car.
Well, I bought a Lotus Emira on order.
Nice.
And last weekend I bought a Lotus 7.
Oh, you did? You didn't tell me about that.
No, it's actually a Caterham. It's 80% built.
Uh-huh.
The guy that bought it just didn't complete it, so I bought it as a partially completed
well, that's
project.
so cool. Oh, kind of a project. I actually was just looking at a Lotus 7 rotary powered. In my latest video, I picked up a 914 Porsche, and he had a big collection of Italian stuff, like a Lancia, several Alphas, and but he had a Lotus 7 up on the top rack with a rotary in it. I'm going to go back actually and look. Now, what do we have here? Nice. I love the tires. I mean, you are an enthusiast if you have tires like that. That is gorgeous. And so I see that you do some autocrossing?
Yeah, and I track it as well.
Oh, you track it as well? Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm excited, Rob. I appreciate the opportunity. I always told you, didn't I? I said, if you ever go to sell it, give me a holler. And here we are. My second visit ever to California. Well, let's pull it out of here and fire it up. All right, we got the tag on. I went ahead and swapped the top. I'm going to pull this bad boy out. That little high-strung little 2.2 motor is awesome. Very cool. I let Rob back it out here since it's his driveway. What a beautiful car. So excited to have this back. Yes. Well, Rob, I'm headed out. Thank you. That was a wonderful breakfast. Great hospitality. And of course, every time the video, you've always got background noise, right? But here it is, and thank you very much, and I will be on my way. All right, I got the Lotus fired up. Hey, wasn't Rob an awesome guy? What a cool auto enthusiast that he is. We went out and had breakfast, and it's just walking distance from his house. Had me a breakfast burrito with chorizo, so good. And man, I really love this neighborhood and this architecture. Super cool. But we are pulling out in the Lotus, and we are starting the trip. Hey, sorry, I guess I should have backed out before I turned the camera on. Definitely want to watch what I'm doing here. But so we're leaving and starting our journey. So we're gonna, next stop is look at that wing in the background. Oh, so cool. Put the glass top on so I can kind of have a better view without having all the wind. And actually I have both tops to the car. So what I was saying is I'm gonna go see the great giant Sequoia. And there's some incredible roads in and out of there. So we're actually adding time to this trip. I'm definitely not taking the fastest way. I'm headed to Vegas next, actually. My wife is in Vegas, and she is showing horses, and so I'm headed that way. So I will, when I get back on the road here, I'll tune back in. All right, we just fueled up. 39211 is the miles at the beginning of this trip. Had to jerry-rig the charger there a little bit. It wouldn't turn the light on, so we had to add some friction to it. I'm gonna sync my phone with some music, put some Spotify on, and hit the road. So we're fueled up and ready to rock and roll. A little shock with this California fuel prices. Yikes. Be happy to get back to Kansas as far as the fuel goes, but on the way to the Sequoia, giant Sequoia. All right, let's go. All right, I'm fueled up and just got some highway miles to eat up here. Next stop is Giant Sequoia National Park. So I've never seen anything like that before. I'm so excited. And the roads going in and out of that place, unbelievable. Wait till you see the map. I'll show you the map of my trip route. I had a 12-hour and a 10-hour plan, and I had so much fun hanging out with Rob that I got pushed back a little bit later, so I got to switch to the 10-hour plan, but still going to get in some amazing roads. All right, we're back with you here. It's starting to get fun. The roads are getting twisty, and I'm freaking loving it. I'm excited, so I am going to show you what some of these roads are like. Are you ready? Here we go. Well, I hope you liked that little fun driving little video insert there. I know I sure enjoyed it. So we're getting up to the Sequoias here, and I'm really not even sure what to expect, but I'm gonna go check it out, and we'll touch back with you when I get there and show you a couple of pictures and videos. All right, I had to pull over to the side here and kind of stop and take a view. Absolutely gorgeous. Weather's beautiful. Unbelievable. I would say this is the drive of my life to this point. Unbelievable. So beautiful up here. Look at these cabins. It's a giant Sequoia National Park or something like that. So experiencing this beautiful country in this beautiful car is pretty awesome. Time to keep on rolling down the road. I'm at the top right now, and now I'm headed down. Well, I made it to Vegas, and I picked up this hot chick on the way here. So, gonna stay a couple of days here in Vegas and watch Becky show her horse on Sunday. So, of course, gotta take a trip on the strip. Why not? Kind of cool, kind of fun. All right, we're gonna valet park the Lotus. I don't know which is scarier, giving it to a valet driver or leaving it in the parking lot. Not really sure. You think it's in safe hands, or is it gonna be Ferris Bueller?
I don't know. He said that they did the Ferris Bueller thing here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that guy was joking.
Take care of our little baby. And here it is. See, everything looks okay. See what a fifth key can do to a guy's attitude? All right, the car was covered in bugs and road grime and brake dust. So we got these gentlemen here at America's Car Care taking care of the Lotus and giving it a hand wash. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we can roll around Vegas looking good, right? Sweet. No trip to Vegas would be complete without a trip to Fremont Street. Pretty crazy. Becky's talking about doing the zip line. And it looks like we got the horror show right here. All the characters. Happy Halloween. Okay. It looks like Becky talked me into a zip line here. We got everybody. Zip line! Woo! Nathan! Zip line! Woo! Right, any last words? Here we go. Becky, Stacy. Hello. Are you ready? Come on, go. Look at Jackie, she's tightening up. That's funny. I got it. Oh, that's good. I got it. So now we got a little horse show action here. Becky's warming up here before her show. So I'm over here. I'm stable boy. So it'll be fun to see great opportunity to be down here and see Becky's show. Good luck, Becky. All right, Becky's warming up on Fergie before her class. Good luck, girls.
You're now being judged on the rail and working at the trot.
She's being judged.
Looks like everybody's trotting. Third place to number 459.
Woo!
That's what I got.
Woo!
Fourth place to number 251.
Well, we have our first glitch for the mission. I believe our alternator may have died. I'm getting low voltage and it's kind of fluctuating up and down, and I've got funky lights. So we're actually getting ready to leave, but hey, Becky, I don't think we're leaving. So we're gonna re-valet the car and spend another night and have her checked out in the morning. But that's kind of the fun of some of these adventures. Well, well, so let's go ahead and hit it.
Another night in Vegas.
Yeah, another night in Vegas. Here we go. Well, I guess the Lotus just really likes cruising up and down the strip. And it wanted to stay another day. Well, we're gonna give Vegas Auto Gallery here in Vegas a call tomorrow. I actually went and stopped in and saw those guys yesterday. Amazing selection of cars, and they even had an orange Evora, which was super cool, GT. Oh man, maybe I'll just go buy the Evora and drive it home tomorrow.
Maybe not.
Yeah, but at least, I mean, you know, we still got a full charge, so we can get in this thing and drive it somewhere tomorrow. So, Becky, right now, it's steak time.
I guess so.
The Golden Steer. Hoovy says that it's like the old Rat Pack cool steakhouse. So, never been there, so that's where we're headed.
Go do that.
Sleep tight there, Lotus. Sleep tight. Sleep tight, Lotus. Sleep tight. We'll see you in the morning. Well, this is windy. It's going to be windy, but we're doing a last second decision here. So we're actually charging right now. This alternator is weak. We have a replacement alternator, but that would pretty much delay us. So we're going to leave the windows down and all the electrics off, and we're going to make a run for the border, Becky.
Apparently so.
Oh, wish us well. Oh, what an adventure. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Well, Becky, we're hovering around 12 volts. I mean, it just keeps fluctuating, but I guess, you know, we're in Vegas, so I guess fun to gamble, but it's kind of scary.
Yes, it is.
I know. So about how far are we out? We probably made it, what, 100 miles out, maybe?
Oh, if we're lucky. I don't
If.
think so. We just left Vegas not very long ago.
All right, well.
Maybe 50 miles.
50 miles? Okay, well, we're rolling.
Yeah.
And nothing's changed, you know?
No,
And we're headed
it's-
into cooler weather.
Right.
And so, you know, I don't know, this reminds me of, I think about, you know, either Apollo 13, you know?
Yeah, it's exactly like Apollo 13.
I know, like Apollo 13. Or I also think of Red October. To quote Sean Connery from The Hunt for Red October, I'll say this. Personally, I give us one chance in 3. All right, first pit stop. Things are staying consistent. I'm thinking the Lotus dealer down here, the Vegas Auto group there, the mechanic said it could be just a weak ground. So if that's the case, it'll probably just kind of consistently fluctuate. So we're making a run for it. We got both tops with the car. We got the glass top and then we got the painted top. So unfortunately, having the top back here does take up some of our luggage space. So we're kind of packed in a little bit. I went ahead when we stopped and opened the engine lid because the alternator sits right on the top there, right above the you know, right underneath the engine lid. So my thoughts are, if the alternator is weak, we don't want to let it heat soak. So I'm just gonna pop the engine lid while we stop and refuel. So I'm out here. We got to take shifts on going to the restroom and getting drinks. So, oh, fun adventure. I mean, hey, you only live once, right? Wow.
This is super cool.
Holy cow.
Driving the Lotus through this.
Canyons.
Wow, this is awesome. Woo. We're down in a canyon for sure. This is freaking amazing. How's our trip going, Euroasian Bob?
Well, the good news is it's still going.
Right? And bolts are staying,
Yeah, they're fluctuating.
fluctuating.
Flux capacitor fluxing.
Right.
So probably a little windy. I hope it ain't too loud, but we're having fun. Hey, well, we just stopped for fuel. We're about 90 miles from Denver. Things have been going pretty well, but when we stopped for fuel and restarted, I know you can't see much, but you can probably see that voltmeter. We are below 10 volts. I don't know if you can see me or not, but it's getting a little bit sketchy here at the last little. We're going to stop in Denver.
We're in the mountains here. There is no towns whatsoever.
Ugh.
What, Sean Connery, what chances do you give us now?
Personally, I give us 1 chance in 10. Oh. Keep going, baby. Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. Well, that was intense. So we lost voltage, and we did the last couple of miles here with park lights and fog lights, and then no lights, because if I touched my brakes, the car would want to start sputtering. We literally coasted in to this Marriott Suites. So the car is actually dead. It died right here in this spot. So we'll take the battery tomorrow and either get a jump or take the battery out and go charge it and put it back in or something. But we made it to a hotel. We are in Denver.
Yeah.
Denver, but
Literally coasted into the spot.
literally.
And I hope they have a vacancy, because
Oh yeah.
otherwise we're Ubering to a
Well,
hotel.
that's a good point. I never even thought about it. It didn't really matter. We just had to
Yeah.
stop. But because we were stopping, whether or not, depending on, no matter where we were. Yeah, whether it was on the highway or whatever, we were stopping. So we're in a bank parking lot here, but that's okay because it is a parking garage. And then just for good measure, we did a couple of laps around the exit of the parking lot because we didn't know where we were going. If you guys could have rode along with us for the last 5 miles, we should have rolled the camera, huh?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
We made it.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
I'm out here. That, I'm out. My brother like unhooked and...
Well, we made it to the room, but we didn't get anything to eat. It's midnight, so I'm walking over to IHOP to get dinner.
Yes,
Sound
you
good?
are.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you
Yes, I am. Anything else, my queen?
That should do it for now.
Here I go. Okay, the Lotus is still here and intact. That's a good sign. Ooh, got a nice night's sleep. Walked over to IHOP, got us some dinner. Becky's still sleeping. I snuck out here to get the car going. So I went ahead and pulled the battery out here. And so what I'm gonna do is I looked, and the date on the battery is 17. So battery needs replacement anyway. It was fine, But I'm just going to go ahead. I pulled the battery out. Luckily, the cables, well, luckily or not luckily, but I could actually wiggle them and actually got the cables off. So I was able to pull the battery without no tools. I'm going to Uber over to O'Reilly's and just pop a new battery in this thing. That way I don't have to wait for charging or anything. Pop a new battery in this thing and head to Colorado Springs and cross my fingers. Here we go. Well, mission Lotus 13 continues. New battery installed, but we're going to be going full low power mode. Windows down, nothing running. Actually, I'm going to unplug the radio right now that I think about it. Right. No radio, nothing but the essentials to get this spaceship home. So, well, actually, Colorado Springs is our next stop. Wait till you see what we're checking out there. Oh, what an adventure, huh?
Oh, yes.
Wish us luck.
At the light, use the second lane from left to turn left onto South Colorado Boulevard.
Becky, it's trying to get 12 volts.
It is.
That's what we had to, that we got all the way from Vegas at 12 volts. So,
right.
Man, if it could stay at 12 volts, we could make it. Let's keep our eyes on that gauge, okay? Please, 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 please. Oh, I got that. Well, this is an interesting take. We're driving an internal combustion engine, but we have electric battery range anxiety. So I guess I know how a Tesla owner or feels, or an EV owner feels, trying to, because literally we could make this trip if we drove, stopped, charged, drove, stopped, charged. So we're driving a gas-powered EV or something. Right. That's hilarious. Well, we're just right around 11 volts. That's going to get us to Colorado Springs. And so we're potentially buying a bucket list icon car. I can't wait to show it to you guys. And so kind of, well, the plan was to, that's why Becky jumped in with me at Vegas, was to go to Colorado Springs, buy the second car and have two drivers, and then drive both cars back. But it looks like what's probably going to happen is we're going to buy one car. Becky's got the Terminator on her Waze app. It's freaking hilarious. I hope you heard that.
It's funny.
But so plan B right now probably is, if everything checks out on the car that we're looking at, buy that car, leave this car with the dealer in Colorado Springs, and either have him fix it, or I can send a truck and ship the car back to Wichita. At least we got it, Becky, from all the way from Vegas to Colorado Springs.
Right.
That's a
got all the way
lot.
from California.
Yeah, no kidding. But maybe too though, it might just, I'm gonna have him check the voltage at the alternator. If the alternator is charging at 14 volts, then we know it's a connection, right? And maybe we can just fix it.
Right.
But if the alternator is not charging, then we either need to repair the alternator or replace the alternator. And I'm guessing that that's probably not going to happen today. So, but you know what I might do? Is I might just fly back into Colorado Springs, Becky, and finish the trip with this little guy.
Oh, yeah.
That would be fun.
Sure.
This has been fantastic. I mean, it's an old car and anything can happen, and that's part of the fun and adventure and risk that you take with these trips. But overall, man, I couldn't be happier with this car. What an experience. I'm in a dilemma right now. It's like I just turned 40,000 miles with this car, and one part of me wants to preserve this car because it's a very special car, very limited production, and it's in really, really nice condition. So one part of me wants to preserve the car, and another part of me would almost daily drive this car. I mean, I love it so
Very
much.
comfortable. I mean, I can't even believe most cars I'm squirming by this time.
Yes.
I haven't even thought about it once. I mean, it's amazing. I can't believe the comfort of this car.
I know, literally.
It's like puts you in the perfect position. These seats in there, they're just the right amount of soft.
Yeah, and other than getting in and out,
Yeah,
it's a little bit
easy.
tight, but once you're in, I mean, it's a fantastic place to be. So it looks like we're we're getting close to our destination.
Yep.
So I think, I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. So next up, car number 2. Well, Becky, we made it. There she is. She made it into the parking lot.
Yep.
So
No sweat.
no sweat, no problem. Look at this. Look at the bugs. Look at this. Look at the bugs. Tumbleweeds. Hey, man, cars are meant to be used, right, Becky?
Yep.
All right. Well, if you notice from my shirt a little bit, it might give you a little clue of what type of dealership that we are checking out. So if you can kind of see here, this will give you an idea. So we're gonna go around the front here and I will show you. Well, I guess you know we're going to Colorado Springs. So we are at Porsche of Colorado Springs. This place is absolutely amazing. Me and my buddy Brian with Epicenter Garage stopped here a couple weeks ago just to look around, and I found a car. So let's go in and check it out.